Okay, so everyone's heard those stories, right? Houses that just feel wrong. Today, we're diving deep into one of the big ones. 112 Ocean Avenue, Amityville, New York.
Ah, yes, Amityville. The name itself brings up so much imagery, doesn't it?
It really does. We're talking about George and Kathleen Lutz. They move into this pretty iconic-looking house in December 1975. You know, the one with the sort of eye-like windows?
The Dutch colonial, yeah, instantly recognizable. But they moved in just over a year after, well, the DeFeo murders happened right there.
Exactly. Ronald DeFeo Jr. killed his whole family in that house.
Yeah.
The Lutzes knew this, but the house was significantly cheaper because of it.
A major incentive, you'd think, but maybe a warning sign, too?
Turns out, maybe, yeah. Because almost immediately they started reporting just really strange stuff. We're talking sudden, intense cold spots in rooms.
And weird smells, right? Things that didn't have any obvious source.
Yeah, exactly. And apparently this, weird green slime started oozing down the walls in places.
Green slime. Okay, that's definitely unsettling. Very visual.
And then there were the physical things. Doors opening by themselves, slamming shut, windows doing the same.
Like the house itself was, I don't know, acting out?
Maybe. They also reported hearing voices, footsteps, when no one was there. Feeling this overwhelming sense of just dread, especially at night.
It sounds like a classic haunting narrative building up incredibly quickly.
So quick and apparently so intense that after only 28 days, just 28 days, they fled. Just grabbed a few things and ran in the middle of the night, left furniture, everything.
Which is, the core of the mystery, isn't it? Why leave so fast? What could drive a family out like that?
Well, that's what split the town. The local reaction was, let's say, mixed.
Right. Some people probably thought, okay, DeFeo murders, now this. Maybe there is something wrong with that place.
Exactly. The murders were still fresh, made people uneasy. But then you had a lot of folks who were just deeply skeptical.
Saying it was a hoax, maybe for money or, attention.
Yeah, that was a big theory. So the town was really divided, hoax or horror. And the house itself became this sort of infamous landmark.
And that infamy just exploded, didn't it, with the book and the movie?
Oh, absolutely. Jay Anson's book, The Amityville Horror, in '77, then the movie in '79 that just blew the story up globally.
It cemented the house's reputation. Didn't matter what later owners said, did it?
Not really. I mean, subsequent owners have consistently said there's nothing paranormal going on. But the stigma, it stuck.
Made it hard to sell, I bet.
Definitely. People would apparently get interested, then back out. The sheer weight of the story, the murders and the alleged haunting was just too much for many buyers.
That psychological baggage is powerful, even if you don't believe it, living in that house.
Right. But that same darkness, the notoriety, it also created this weird sort of morbid tourism.
People actually went there to see it, like fans in the movie.
Totally. Fans, ghost hunters, tour buses sometimes. Paranormal investigators like Ed and Lorraine Warren got involved, claiming they found evidence supporting the Lutzes.
Which just added another layer to the whole legend. Must have driven the locals crazy.
Apparently so. All the attention, the media circus. Eventually, the town even changed the house number to try and deter people.
A bit like trying to hide something everyone already knows about.
Yeah, pretty much. So Amityville, the house, it remains one of the most famous alleged hauntings in America. Just this potent mix of true crime, horror tropes, and massive media attention.
It really shows how a story rooted in tragedy can spiral into something much bigger.
So looking back, you have this family's incredibly rapid departure under terrifying reported circumstances, a local community completely split on what to believe, and then the media machine turning it into this enduring legend that overshadowed the actual house and town for decades.
It's a fascinating case study in how fear, belief, and storytelling intersect. The house itself almost becomes secondary to the idea of the house.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? How much does the story we tell ourselves, or the one amplified by books and movies, shape our perception of a place or an event, even when there's, plenty of room for doubt? What makes one story stick and become a myth?